Wait, he still has one of these? That is so fucking lame. Nobody listens to this shit anymore. Which means I can make myself into a creepypasta. Oh my god, okay. Shut up. I'm thinking, 1 second. Okay. I was born without parents. Nobody liked me. I was an outcast. Every day, the people in my town threw rocks at me. They would throw rocks through my window. They would throw rocks through my door. They would throw rocks at me when I walked to school. It was honestly insane. I don't know where they kept getting all these rocks from. Until one day, the pretty girls pretended to be friends with me. But it was really just to push me down into the well. I fell down and broke my ass. And now I haunt people. And shoot blood out of my eyes. Oh my god. How can I forget? This is the most important part. I also have a humongous dick.
Metropolitan Police Department of the District of Columbia, also known as the MPD, were dispatched to Southeast D.C. Anacostia in January 2024. Calls in the surrounding area reported hearing loud noises and what sounded like a building collapsing. From beneath the rubble, 2 identifiable bodies were recovered: Trevor R. McKinley and Chastity M. Dominguez, 1 young man and 1 young woman. Both were dead. Once the collapsed building was found to be the Usher Foundation, additional assistance was requested from federal police. Asbestos, a deadly carcinogen exposed by the collapse, pervaded the surrounding residential area. Nearby residents were evacuated and compensated for their lodging and inconvenience. There will be no criminal investigation. Despite witness testimony, it is the strong conclusion of the MPD that the building was not destroyed by detonating explosives. Explosives would have damaged nearby technology, but an abundance of surviving tape recorders were recovered. The FBI, CIA, NSA, DOJ, and other adjacent government agencies have reached out to the media to lend this statement credibility. There is also speculation that the event was paranormal, as the Usher Foundation had gained a reputation for accepting submissions only related to paranormal events, hauntings, and additional unexplained phenomena that other archives may reject. However, there is no evidence to suggest this is the case. Except for the tapes. The surviving tapes capture these employees' last weeks, and even the last moments of one of them. According to those who had heard them, they are bittersweet, captivating, and chilling. According to authorities, FOIA requests to the MPD for these tapes are rejected because immediate family members of one of the victims have requested that they not be released. The FBI, CIA, NSA, DOJ, and other adjacent government agencies have reached out to the media to lend this statement credibility. They have not been released to the general public. Until now. One thing is for certain. Should this site be paranormal, the souls of those who perished upon it will be permanently tainted with rage. The mangled corpses of the dead young man and dead young woman will not rest in peace, as they will cease to rest at all, just as the blood of Abel called out to God from the soil it moistened in the wake of humanity's first great sin. The impulse of Cain to play God to decide the fate of his brother will not go unjudged. Whoever is responsible for their untimely demises is marked for all of eternity, or as long as you exist, you'll bear the weight of death. Rose shackles. As you stand, you will groan and creak, just as Babel's tower did before it fell. The wrath of 1 young man and 1 young woman will run hot through you as if it were your own blood, and it will burn your bones and your tendons as if it were acid. You will feel the shame of the repenter who was never forgiven, the dread of the debtor who will never know a positive margin. Your head will flood, not with your own thoughts, ideas, or dreams, but with their final monologues, their final utterances, in which all they could fathom was how much it hurt. Subscribe for more scary stories.